Hello all, G-Man here. Welcome to the 1000 subscribers Q&A video. Thank you to everyone who posted their questions, and we're not going to waste any more time. Let's jump right into it. First up, we have J-Class Fan, who is also my co-writer for Fallen Flags. What got you started / interested in railroading, and what are your earliest memories of trains? So, what I think my earliest memory of trains, and also what got me interested in railroading in the first place, was back when I was a young little baby. From what I've been told by my parents, my first or second Christmas, I can't remember, I was given a train set and I just fell in love with it. And ever since then, I just loved trains. So I'd say that's kind of where it all started. How have trains influenced you on a personal level? Well, it allowed me to meet amazing people like you, and obviously every other friend I have that's into trains. But it also allowed me to kind of express my creative ideas especially through things like my music videos. What have been the biggest struggles and benefits of continuing such a beloved series for a new generation? Jay, you already know this, and it's the amount of retconning we have to do from the original series, because nothing in the original series is consistent. If you had to change things about the episodes already released, what would it be? I feel like I'm pretty happy with the first two episodes. I mean, the prologue obviously could have been done better, but that's a prologue. But I wouldn't really change anything. I think the only thing I would change would be the scene or some of the parts in episode 2 where Alex and Connor talk. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with both episodes. I think they turned out great. Also, when next episode... Oh, for fuck. Borka Barrick asks, congrats on 1K. Thank you. What's your favorite railroad, both current and Fallen Flag? Well, current, that would be CSX. As for Fallen Flag, that kind of differs from time to time. So, if I had to choose one, it would definitely be New York Central. Do you think a New York Central Hudson and Niagara should have been preserved? Definitely a Hudson. I don't think a Niagara should have been, though. Now, I know that might be a controversial statement, but we already have so many Northerns preserved. I don't think we need another one. But definitely a Hudson should have been preserved. What were your reactions when UP 4014, ATSF 2926, CNO 1309, ATSF 3751, and Reading 2102 all returned to Steam? Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's about it. Nah, I would definitely say 1309 was definitely the jaw dropper for me. I mean, 4014, it's awesome to see the big boy running, but I had no faith Western Maryland Scenic was going to restore 1309, and they did, which was amazing. So, yeah. Do you plan on seeing 3985 when it returns to Steam in the future? I would absolutely love to, but I don't know if I'd be able to go all the way out over there. I'm on the East Coast, so that's kind of a far ways out. Unless it runs closer to the East Coast, I don't think I'll be going out to see it. But if I was able to, absolutely. Rail Lion 1522 says, congrats on 1K subs. Thank you. Have you ever played Titanfall 2? Ooh. See, I've heard and seen a lot about Titanfall, both 1 and 2, and they look like amazing games. I just never got around to playing them, and I really wish I did. So I might have to pick up a copy if I'm able to and play the campaign for at least Titanfall 2. What's your favorite ATSF locomotive? So you didn't specify steam or diesel, so I'm just going to give you both. Steam, definitely the 5011 210-4s. I love those things. And as for diesel, the SD75Ms. They are slick. Where did the name G-Man come from? So, back in the day when I first started this channel, I was originally wanting to do Half-Life style content, which, oh my god, if I did Half-Life style content in those days, I would have never made it. So, Yeah, so I'm a big fan of Half-Life, so that's kind of where the name came from. And my original like channel intro and profile picture for a bit was the G-Man from Half-Life. Kate, hey Kate, asks, do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Do you have any bands you regularly listen to? Not really. I just kind of listen to whatever. Most of the time, I listen to Sabaton, but you'll also find me listening to artists like Home, Carpenter Brut, and also bands like Metallica and Lynyrd Skynyrd. So, yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. If so, any songs in particular? Like I said, I just kind of listen to whatever, but I can give you some good songs to listen to. Roller Mobster by Carpenter Brut, I think that's pretty obvious. Carpenter Brut's remix of Dance Macabre by Ghost, that's another really good one. Renegade by Styx is one that comes to mind. And that's for Sabaton. Primo Victoria, Panzer Battalion, and their most recent song, or one of the most recent, Father. As someone who's never been into trains, how would you recommend one begins learning about them? You know me, so you can come ask me if you have any questions, but to answer the question legit, Wikipedia, you could just search stuff up through Google and whatnot. But there is a site called American Rails, which talks like specific locomotives, railroads, and whatnot, specific lines, passenger trains, all that kind of stuff. Great site, I'd recommend it. And just books you can find on railroads or locomotives or whatnot. It helps to give some knowledge. So, Jason Anderson asks, I'm one of the new subscribers, but I love watching your content. Oh, thank you. Will you do more steam engine tier lists? Yes, I have a few planned. I have Pennsylvania, Norfolk and Western, Santa Fe, and Southern Pacific. What is your favorite steam and diesel locomotives? That's actually kind of hard because I flip-flop on those a lot. So I'll give you the best answer I can. For steam, it would probably be the L2A Mohawk. And for diesels, it's a tie between the Dash 9 and the Alco C628. What is your favorite railroad museum? I don't really have a favorite railroad museum, to be honest, because I don't go to a lot of them. The one that I've been to the most is Steamtown in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And I wouldn't even call that my favorite because, dear God, the collection there needs to be fixed, please. Out of the four, which is your favorite? Union Pacific, BNSF, Norfolk Southern, or CSX? Definitely CSX. Swirly Trains, hey, what's up, by the way, asks, favorite route in recent years you've downloaded? I would probably say it's a tie between Indiana Western by B.B. Barnes and BN Oasis on the Switchback. Who are some of your favorite route builders? I would actually say any of you guys at Switchback that do routes, yeah, you guys' routes are amazing. And also Scratchy, he does good stuff as well. I promise, I'm not trying to shill Switchback, I love your guys' stuff. CSX Railfan Brony 4449 Chess, oh my god, dude, you gotta shorten the name. What's your most favorite Class 1 railroad? CSX. What's your favorite classes of steam power? 482s, 210s, 462s, and 280s. What's your favorite types of diesel locomotives? Pretty much any 6-axle, like, I just love 6-axles, and literally anything by Alco is amazing. What's your favorite route while rail fanning? I live along the River Line and Hudson Line, so that's pretty much just exclusively where I rail fan. But I have been down to like North Bergen and I've been out to Scranton, but pretty much kind of just where I live. Jennifer Adams asks, have you seen the mighty Chessie rubber tire locomotive CSX made recently? They built it using a farming tractor as a base. Oh, believe me, I've seen it and it is I'm tempted to say it's adorable, but I'm also tempted to say it's cursed, so we're gonna go even split. Random E2 asks, UP 4014 or UP 844? $39.85. What's your favorite railroad? As stated before, current is CSX, Fallen Flag is New York Central. What's your favorite train site? I have a few, so I'll just say them. There's Switchback, Wigwag Simulations, top-notch Seaboard System content, but they do other stuff as well. Check them out. Canadian Pacific Locomotive Works, awesome Steam kit bashes, love their stuff. And the Huntington Shops, just again, amazing Steam kit bashes. Do you like the Norfolk and Western? Yes, very much so. And also, congrats on 1,000 subs. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Captain Joey, what's up, buddy, asks, Grand Trunk or the Milwaukee Road?
Rock Island.
If you had to pick your least favorite locomotive of all time, everything goes, what is it and why? I would honestly have to say the Tier 3 and Tier 4 Gevos. They're just the epitome of generic locomotive. They're not bad, and I do like them, but it's just... there's just nothing special about them. That Train Guy asks, what is your favorite British locomotive? Ooh, that's a good one. See, I want to go with Flying Scotsman, but that's everyone's favorite. It's just a very well-known one. So, I'm going to have to go with a Black 5. I know it's another generic choice, but like I just love Black 5s. They are perfection. A_random_person, yes, I did a meme, asks, do you know that the bird is the word?
Brian, don't!
What is your favorite train? Now, I don't know if you're asking named a train, or a train set, or a locomotive, so I'm just going to assume named train or train set. For named train, the New York Central Empire State Express. For train set, the Acela Express, not the Avalia Liberty. Screw that thing. The current Acela Express. Do you know about San Juan trains? Yes, I do. It's a fairly enjoyable series. I quite like it. What is your favorite game? There's a few, so I'll just name them off. Team Fortress 2, which I would probably say is my definitive favorite game because I've played it for so long. But there's also Battlefield 1 and Pizza Tower. Please go play Pizza Tower. It's so freaking good. Denver Rio Grande Man asks, congratulations, man. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. What's your favorite locomotive of all time? As stated before, I flip-flop on that, so it would probably be the New York Central L2A Mohawk, and it would also probably be a tie between the Dash 9 and the Alco C628. Favorite railroad? I already answered these as well. Current would be CSX, Fallen Flag would be New York Central. Favorite model railroad brand? I haven't been in the model railroading scene for quite some time because I just don't have the space. But from what I remember from my favorite brands, they were Bowser and Atlas. Although I could also say Athearn as well. North Jersey Railfan, what's up by the way, asks, do you think if Erie Lackawanna included the D&H in the merger, would it have been successful? I'm going to have to say no, because Erie Lackawanna had the same problems as Penn Central. It was just constant infighting, and yeah, that would not have worked well if the D&H was roped into that, so I'm going to have to say no. If you had the chance to visit any country to Railfan, what would it be and why? Everything besides North America. Probably the UK and probably Germany, because the UK for their amazing selection of like Steam preservation and whatnot, and Germany for, again, their Steam preservation, and just the fact that the German countryside just looks so beautiful. What models would you like to see made in trains? A proper Duke of Gloucester model, because the Paul's Trains one sucks ass, and a proper U-23B. Do them NDAM units be fartin'?